Hey, what's up, y'all? It's poppin'. It's D. About to react to this video by Jubilee. This is strangers rank themselves by weight. Blindfolded versus reality. What? I'm confused as to how they're going to rank themselves. If they're blindfolded, how will they know where they fall compared to the people around them? I don't know. I have really bad allergies, so please excuse my snot. But yeah, let's hop into this video. What the hell's going on here? This ad. Look out here.
If you had to rank yourself against others based on a specific trait, what would it say about how you see them and how they see you? To find out, we brought together 6 people, blindfolded them, and had them rank each other based on their perceived weight. Then, we rearranged them based on their actual weight. This is
So you're saying if they sound fat? I'm confused.
I have a sweet tooth, but I love vegetables and fruit.
I'm actually vegetarian, but I also have a major sweet tooth.
I also partake in the sweet tooth.
I have a sweet tooth too.
Is anybody here on a strict diet?
I was on the keto diet. It was tough because, you limit yourself specifically on carbs, right? But once I saw like the numbers on the scale, I was like, okay, this is kind of cool.
That's water way, brother.
Yeah, I did it for 2 years, and
2 years is a long time.
it's a long time. Like my doctor's like, we should not do this.
I tried to be vegetarian for 2 years, but I'm like anemic, so yeah, so I got a little dizzy sometimes.
I think any sort of restrictive diet, I had like a past with like EDs and stuff like that, so I went from vegan to plant-based basically to make it like a less of a, I don't know, toxic kind of feeling, but I know people can do without it being an issue.
I might be generalizing here, especially in America. I think there's definitely like food addiction problem, and I definitely have felt it in my life, just overindulging a lot.
I grew up in 2 different households, so like my dad's side, he always cooked, and then we had to eat more vegetables. You go to my mom's side, and she works all day, so she doesn't cook. And I usually ended up getting McDonald's or something over there.
Like the convenience thing, yeah.
I think food, when I was younger, a lot of it can be seen as like a coping mechanism. If you were someone who might be experiencing some kind of, trauma or, even just elementary, just being bullied and stuff like that, it's just such an easy thing to just find like pleasure in.
Like the comforting thing.
Exactly,
Yeah.
It's super comforting.
Also rewarding. Like if I had like a good work day or something like that, I'd be like, I deserve Starbucks. Yeah. And it's like you can't do that every time.
But that's the hard part about it, right? You want to reward with it, you want to punish with it. It's everywhere.
I feel like since I've become vegetarian, it's definitely limited my access to certain junk foods. I think a big reason as to why I became vegetarian was to help manage my weight.
My boyfriend
Most
is vegan,
junk food
but
is
I would
vegetarian.
never be able to be vegan. And then he wants me to cook for him. I'm like, oh Jesus.
What do I use?
What's y'all's relationship with activity? Like, do you do it to look a certain way, or do you do it because like you enjoy it?
Because I'm anemic, sometimes I feel so dizzy already, and I know that if I work out, I'm just gonna feel like crap the rest of the day. But I do want abs, you know what I'm saying? I don't have the kind of discipline that a lot of people do when it comes to working out.
If you view it as discipline though, like, I feel like maybe viewing it as a way of like, I don't know, like a fun activity versus like I want abs kind of thing.
I think that's like spot on, because like for years I've been going to the gym and forcing myself to, and I've absolutely hated it. But over the last, since September of last year, I'm at the gym 7 days a week, 3 to 5 hours a day.
My particular thing is weightlifting. Cardio is something I've never been friends with.
Rich, how often do you say you go to the gym?
Now, I would say probably 2 to 3 days, just because my motivation hasn't been on par.
Would you say like, were you portraying that in your food as well? Because like I go to the gym a lot, but I'll go home and eat pasta, right?
I got you. No,
I was a swimmer for like 10 years, and then I got like jobs and all that stuff, and I didn't want.
That's the easy question to ask. How often you niggas work out? That's what I asked. You go first. How many times? Oh, never. Bet you like that's all you gotta do.
Work out for 2 years.
Cause even if you go home and eat pasta all the time and you got this sweet tooth, that white dude, he still looks like he's a shape.
And I got into pole dancing, which I've been doing for like 2 years now. So I got like refit again. It feels like.
As a mail carrier, I would say that I'm moving pretty much all day. I usually hit the gym and I'm there about 5 or 6 times a week, and just my entire life I've always played sports, so I've always been pretty active.
Based off of
That black girl
the fact
shouldn't-
that I believe I
shouldn't
might
have.
be taller than Sabrina, I think she should move to the right of me.
Okay.
I don't think I should be the lightest is what I'm saying. I think
I don't think so either. I think, was it Layla? Yeah. I think you should
Yeah, I
be
think you need
all the way where Steve is.
Why do you think I should be over there?
Because you are actually being vegetarian.
Vegetarian? I was gonna go based off of like, basically you sound small, but like not in a bad way.
Do you get cold?
I get cold a lot.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
and-
you don't have meat probably.
And
So
so-
we're-
That's hilarious.
Coming into it, I knew that I was probably gonna be on the far left side.
I think
I would
her
say
and Steven should
switch
Yeah.
us up.
Bye, Steve.
Bye, Sabrina. It's been good standing next to
I
you.
know.
Bye, Rich.
Bye.
Okay, so you're Steve.
Carmen, aren't you vegetarian?
Yeah.
So I think we should switch.
And you dance, right? Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
I was in like
Cold
first time.
All right, so I'm next to Sabrina now.
Yes.
Wait, who's next to me on my right?
Rich.
Rich? Oh, okay, you're still
I'm
here.
still here.
I think we should switch spots. Yeah, I'm just going based off of how tall he sounds.
I would agree with
Yeah.
Who's the one that eats pasta?
That's Steve. I
Yeah,
think it's Steve.
you're
Like I hear your voice
Yeah.
above my
Stay
head.
down there.
Yeah.
Steve does not need to be at the
Based off of what?
based
I
off
can't
of
tell.
him working out 7 days a week.
Oh,
Sabrina absolutely weighs more than Berkeley.
true. Rich said he
1000%.
goes to the gym 2 to 3 times a week,
Yeah.
whereas Steve
At
is a
least
little
they
more
should
active.
The pasta.
Growing up.
Now who's this?
I'm still next to Steve.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think we're good down there.
Down way.
Down
which way?
I think we're good down to the smaller side.
Okay.
Regardless, you all sound like 7 feet tall. Like I cannot.
Wait, where do you think you should be?
Me?
Sabrina. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you and Ruben should
I was gonna
switch.
say me and Ruben. I don't know Ruben.
Let's do it.
We look alike.
I would agree with the Sabrina Rubin switch.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can do that.
We're literally the same person.
Now who's this?
Hey, Sabrina, how's it going?
She might weigh more than him, to be honest.
I still do. I think at least Steve and I should switch. At least.
I felt like she was wrong because, again, like
No.
just hearing her voice and hearing like her background.
We can't be thrown off by the height difference and the gender difference because I definitely weigh more than some dudes who are taller than me, but they're like really slim. So the fact that she does have quite a bit of weight on her, I think she might be real close in weight to the white dude or possibly a little bit larger.
Bigger. So when she was moving herself, I felt like she might have just been, I don't want to say not truthful, but I feel like she was talking down on herself.
Can I say the program that I'm doing? Okay, I'm in a weight loss program. So I'm in a bariatric program in which I'm in the line to do VSG surgery. And that's where they cut off 80% of your stomach to allow you to lose weight. I am in that program, which is why I think I should switch.
Can I say something really quick?
Sure.
Sabrina, I did that program.
What?
Yes, ma'am. And then,
Okay.
Plot twist.
man, I want to take off my mask and hug her. Like, that was wild. You hear someone going through that, and you know what it takes to admit you need that, and you know what it takes
Aw.
to say, I'm doing it for health. You know, screw everything else. This is for my health. I want to move forward. And yeah, when I heard that, it was just like my heart just started flipping. That was weird.
Aw.
Congrats on making that choice, by the way.
I love that.
And I just got to say, that's a
Did
huge.
you actually have the surgery?
Yes, ma'am.
Exactly.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
If she feels very adamant about switching positions, I think she knows herself better than we do, obviously.
I think if you want to do it, you can do it.
I think so.
Nah, cause he's
ghosted
not that
up.
slim though.
I think for the most part,
I'm curious to see if she weigh more than him or not.
2, 3.
Oh my god, it's
Oh.
so bright. Hi.
yo.
What's going on?
No one looks the way I thought they did.
That's hilarious.
I thought Steven was like 7'5". I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I thought you were taller than me. I was like trying to. I was gonna say, I don't think we got it wrong.
In spot number 6, we have Layla at 97 pounds.
Oh.
In spot number
97
5,
pounds.
we have Carmen at 138. In spot number 4,
He like 170.
At 175.
Yeah.
In spot number 3, we have Steven at 220. Spot number
Oh yeah, she
2,
heavier than
we have
that.
Sabrina at 309.
Yeah.
And in spot number 1, we have Richard at 315.
You got it right.
I never doubted you guys.
So I guess I can reveal this now. So I actually, in the past 4 years, I've lost 150 pounds.
Oh.
I actually
Get
used to
it.
be 441. So
Yes.
I feel like myself, and I focus on it like every day.
Mine is a big part of my life now because I want kids and stuff. And you have to be healthy to do so. In general, how I look, like I went to Mexico and even my friends were asking like, why aren't you posting any pictures? And I'm like, girl, because they're ugly. Like, I didn't like how any of the pictures were coming out. So I literally came home from Mexico and called the doctor and was like, can I go on the program? And so.
You're not ugly, so you don't say that.
I say like, nah, you.
You're so beautiful. I don't know why you would want to post pictures. You're beautiful. I'm not saying like because you are trying to lose weight that inherently that shouldn't make you dislike the pictures. Like I think you're beautiful regardless, but you can do exactly what you want to do with your body. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I used to weigh 450 pounds.
Woo!
Yeah. I've been big my whole life. The food addiction thing was what got me, and I spoke about that very, very real. Went sober 3 years ago, got the bariatric 2.5. Quitting food was harder than quitting alcohol. And that shouldn't. It's just as easy as saying I snapped my leg, I need it to be surgically fixed. I was at a point where my mind and my body were so broken I needed it to be fixed, and I got that reset button. And the misconception that I hate is that it's the easy way out. But they don't see the hard mental process and what I'm going through now to fix the identity issues I was working through and all this stuff. There's a lot of me still broken from that. I just want to say to you, I feel you were pushing yourself down there. Now that and you too, now that I'm here, I realize I wasn't bad. I realized I wasn't that bad when I was there, you know? So like, don't think you guys are in the shit right now, right? Like, this is the beautiful part. And I think my view of body positivity is pretty f***ed up. Because when I was trying to lose weight, I had everyone here in LA saying, nah, you're beautiful, don't. Yeah. And I'm like, nah, I'm unhealthy. Right?
Exactly.
Like, you know, it's not about my beauty.
Exactly.
Being the lightest one here, I'm like anemic, borderline pre-diabetic. I have a lot of issues just because of like my lifestyle, but you know, I can't necessarily carry the weight.
Just because I worked out a lot, because I did a lot of sports, I was always so thin, and when I stopped, so people like, they always assumed I had like anorexia, like all this like different stuff, and I was fine, I was like eating fine, and then when they stopped making the comments, I thought that I had like blown up basically, and then that I developed like the body dysmorphia, and then I was having like eating disorders, and like when I lost weight doing that, people would compliment me, and like that's like where they equate size to health, and I was like losing hair and like the least healthy I ever was, but since I was small, they were like, oh, like you're healthy.
It's definitely important you guys find yourself, because as a big guy, I attributed my identity to my size.
Yeah.
And now I'm stuck in therapy trying to find out who I am, right? Because I was Big Steve forever.
My whole life, I've been Big Rich, you know what I'm saying? And I have body dysmorphia. Well, I still see the dude that was 450 pounds in the mirror. People think that when you lose weight, like, the battle's over. But there's a whole mental thing that you're supposed to address as well. And if you're struggling with weight, whether you want to get big or get small, just understand there's a mental aspect to it, and you want to address that as well. And at the end of the day, love yourself, you know, be healthy. But there's more to it than just the physical, I would say.
Damn, this was deep. This was deep. I fuck with this. I love this. This was such a good video, and I agree so much with what Steven said. We have this toxic body positivity bullshit that's very prevalent in our society right now, and it gets on my goddamn nerves. Granted, I feel like you should love yourself the way that you are. You should not hate yourself because you are of a bigger size. I agree that you should be positive about how you look, but at the same time, we have so many people telling morbidly obese people that they are beautiful, you're lovely, you look great the way that you are, you don't need to change anything about yourself. That is so detrimental and toxic, and you are possibly contributing to this person fucking dying, because you telling them, it's okay, keep doing what you're doing, keep eating fast food 4 times a day, you good, you beautiful the way that you are. Fuck beauty, fuck aesthetics, fuck the superficial shit. Do they feel good? Are their joints crying out every time they take a step? Their organs are working on overdrive. That's terrible advice to tell them. You look good though. You're beautiful. Yes, bitch. Fuck it up. Fat and big, it's fine. No, it's not. I don't care how y'all try to twist that. Okay, science says it is not good for you to be obese. It's not good for you. Fuck how you look. No, that's terrible for your health. We need to stop. I cannot stand how toxic the body positivity movement has become over the years. I feel like it probably started on a good note. You know, they started with good intentions, I'm sure, but it has transformed into something very toxic, and people will tell really obese people that they're fine. People who are 300 pounds, you're good, you're okay, you look good, yes, bitch, work queen. No, that is terrible advice. But you know, I feel them. You know, it is a struggle losing weight. It's a struggle having eating disorders. I feel for the, you know, skinny white girl as well. You know, it is a struggle. So, you know, not taking away from anything that they went through, but yeah, it's just like, come on, we gotta stop. It's a lot of toxicity within the body positivity movement at the moment. But yeah, this was a cool video. And Steve, he came a long way. Shout out to Steve. That's dope. He lost a lot of weight, and the black dude as well. He said he lost like 150 pounds. Good for them. You let me know what you thought though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.